Welcome everybody to MCW. This is episode 18. I'm here as usual. I'm here with Les, here with Bianca. We got a great show for y'all today. Today we'll recap the Subway Series at Citi Field and discuss what's next for the Yanks and Mets, including the All-Star Game. We'll reveal the cover athletes for NBA 2K26, and of course we'll talk about the controversy surrounding one of those athletes. Finally, we'll preview AEW's All In, WWE's Evolution, and Saturday night's main event. You already know, all that and more. It's the Culture Keep It Live.
80 Guerrero off the top ropes. My flow special and gory just like I'm Chavo. You feeling froggy then leap, we kill the tadpoles. Rob Van Dam, the whole damn show.
Welcome back to the Federation, everybody. This is Music Culture Wrestling. This is episode 18. Once again, here with Leslie. Here with Bianca. My name is Vic. We're excited to bring this show to y'all today. We'll start with the Subway Series, the rematch at Citi Field this past weekend, July 4th weekend. There are definitely some fireworks around, a bunch of home runs.
Yeah.
Hit by the Mets. That's all I'm going to say. But the Mets.
We didn't do that good for the series. We didn't do that good.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because the Mets were like kind of broken down injury wise. They threw out such legendary pitchers like Justin Hennigan and Brandon Waddell. Just first ballot Hall of Famers that you've all heard of already. To basically plug in this sinking ship of injuries, and they managed to scrape 2 wins in this 3-game series. The last game they almost won; they could have won, but the Yankees made some spectacular plays in the outfield. The Yankees, their defense has been very suspect for the last few years, and one of the primary reasons they lost the World Series last year to the Dodgers. But Cody Bellinger makes this basket catch that I thought he tracked, because if it's the Mets, of course he catches it, because if it's anybody else, that ball hits the ground. And he catches it.
He's such a hater, yo.
No, I'm not hating the Yankees. I'm just saying that we're cursed. I'm not even trying to get
it. It could have been the Rockies.
Yeah, it could have been the Rockies. Absolutely. And I was like, oh, of course that doesn't go our way. So Cody Bellinger makes a incredible catch, and then throws a bullet to first base to double off Francisco Lindor for the double play. And Goldschmidt over there at first base makes another incredible play later in the game. That umpire is a bitch.
Yo.
Look, and I'm not saying that's why they lost directly. I would attribute it to the great defense a couple innings prior. But it's one thing when you call the pitch and it's a bad call, and then the dugout is getting at you, and then you call an even worse pitch because your feelings got hurt. That's come on, bro. We ain't about you. And hey, they took 2 out of 3. They did go on to lose 2 out of 3 to the Baltimore Orioles, who are in last place in the AL East. The Yankees just swept the Seattle Mariners.
Finally, we're doing.
Yeah, so they're getting back on track.
We got that last win from you guys and went straight. We're like, all right, let's get this ball in the roll again.
Yes, especially since the Yankees lost first place to Toronto, who are the hottest team in baseball, and now the Yankees got to get back to where they think they belong, which is at the top.
Yep, as always. And it's 3-3, so like nothing changed.
Yeah. Last year the Mets swept the Yankees in their 4 games, which I was completely surprised at. Even to this day, I was like, oh wow, that happened. But yeah, they tied the Subway Series, which tends to happen most years these days. And speaking of umpires, at the All-Star Game, they're going to implement the ABS system, and this is a system that you just do this as a batter or as a catcher. You can on your helmet, and they'll show an automated thing on the screen.
Yeah.
Not like a replay, in a sense a replay, but not of the play. But they'll show like this computerized where the pitch
It's
was in
what.
the strike zone, so you can basically challenge balls and strikes. So they've been testing this in the minor leagues, and they haven't brought it to the major leagues
Yeah.
yet. So they're going to use it at the All Star game. This is like technology and all that. So now batters and catchers can challenge the strike call, and that's more and more like what this umpire did at the end of the game.
Yeah.
More and more, I'm like, usually I'm a stickler for like old fashioned. Now I want this system in because, and I've been wanting it for a minute because I'm just like, what are we doing, man? Like
And
sometimes,
sometimes it's a ball. I swear to you.
yeah.
Like,
Sometimes I'm
they
like,
get
yo, what are you
tight.
looking at? What are you looking at? So yeah,
This sound like it's just gonna make baseball games even longer.
No, but they
but
made it shorter though.
exactly.
Like
Good.
going to a baseball game is so short now. I remember I used to spend like all day at a baseball game. And
Hmm.
now I go to a baseball game, I might miss the first 5 innings. Just getting food.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's very quick now. They got a pitch clock. So
yeah.
they got a pitcher. The batter needs to be ready before the 8 second mark, and then the pitcher needs to
Yeah.
throw the baseball before the
It
0 second mark.
I honestly don't like it because I would like to get my food and sit down and chill and like it's literally a game to pass the time.
They got screens.
No, I'm at the baseball game. I'm sitting at my seat watching the game. Like this is why I paid the money.
I
If
think
they
he
still
was
got
saying
screens,
that.
I could go to the bar. I could go to Billy's.
I think he was saying that while you're getting food, that there's screens that you can
Like
watch the
you
game.
go to Yankee Stadium when there's a packed game, that food line takes fucking forever.
Yeah, you could have stayed home and watched it on TV.
Right. And keep in mind that, yes, like you can kind of get on your day better with a shorter game, but you're also paying the same prices, maybe
Yes.
even bigger prices now because I know, Les, that this wouldn't necessarily, may not have reached you, but baseball is a lot more popular now than it was a couple of years ago, with especially the 18-34 demographic. I think they're up like 30%, or it might be 60, but that's a drastic ass number. But it's one of those numbers. So imagine this, that because of higher viewership, you're going to get higher ticket prices for a shorter game. So yes, I agree. It's a pastime. Those kind of words those words are kind of different, but yes, you sit there and you pass the time, and sometimes you're bored, but you're just like, oh, I'm at the stadium, I'm at the ballpark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, let's talk All Star snubs real quick. Now, I'll just say this for me. As much as y'all would disagree with this assessment, I, ladies and gentlemen, am not a hater. I voted for Aaron Judge. I voted for Aaron Judge to go to the All Star game. I voted for whoever I thought deserved it.
Yeah.
And I voted for the Mets that I thought deserved it. I didn't make like my whole ballot Mets because not all of them deserved it. So Juan Soto didn't make the All Star game, and one of the reasons because that slow start. Another reason is Yankee fans didn't vote for him because they're still. Excuse me, we'll have to edit that out. I just had a.
They voted for somebody else on purpose.
They voted for
Well, the
somebody else
thing
on
is,
purpose.
like, most Yankee fans are gonna vote for the Yankee fans. It's not.
Hey, I'm not saying be like me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying be like me. I'm saying be better.
Yo. Coming from a real
Like
hater.
that umpire. He should be better. Because how you going? I didn't even tell you this. It was like strike one of that. Back call low, strike two. They argue like, well, where's the pitch? Da, 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 da. Next pitch even lower and away, strike three. In the ninth inning, manager got
It's
ejected.
hard. Yeah.
It's like be better. What was his name? It was not Phil Cuzzy. I forgot his name. That's good that I forgot his name. But
Who was pitching?
Devin Williams was pitching, their closer.
Yeah, he was messing up the umpire parlay.
There you go.
Oh, that's a whole nother scandal right now.
Yeah, everybody's getting caught in these things.
I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Like
Yo, that
it's
yeah,
much
I,
easier for them to catch you now.
oh, absolutely. Like you said last week, Bianca, they're really looking into
They're
this
looking for it.
because there was a picture I had sent this to y'all last week, and I'm forgetting his name, but pitches for the Cleveland Guardians. They're investigating him. They suspended him with pay. He threw he just threw like a really like a wild pitch, which
Yeah.
I'm like, that happens. Like sometimes the ball slips, right? Pause. And he just there was like at one point that he struck out. He like threw it down the middle, and he struck out the batter, and then he was like, "Fuck!" And I'm like, "Oh, oh, that is not the reaction you're supposed to have, my friend." Yeah, man.
Gotta know
Niggas
better.
be telling on themselves.
Man, hey, man, sports are
And
very,
they're watching.
right?
They're looking for it. They don't
Oh yeah,
know things.
1,000%. Juan Soto got snubbed out of the All Star game, but he wasn't the only one. Seiya Suzuki from the Chicago Cubs, who leads the league in RBI, isn't in the game. Um, David Peterson from the Mets just got added because Robbie Ray had to drop out.
Yeah.
Um, Julio Rodriguez is a terrible choice. He's not hitting well at all. Michael Bush should have been in. James Wood should have been in. He's you know what? I'll take that. Pause. Uh, yes, he's having like an incredible year, and he's like this might be like his third year in the league, and he was.
Nah, anytime I hear his name, I think of Family Guy.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes.
Oh, you're not expounding on that, okay?
Oh nah, because James Wood
Oh,
was the
ooh, piece of candy.
Anytime I hear a name, I just think of random clips from Family Guy.
So I think the fans, I guess, did okay for the most part with the voting.
It
The
is what it
the
is.
reserves was the players who voted. Yeah, a couple haters in there, a couple haters, but hey, it is what it is. Somewhere out there, Michael K still hating, and we just gonna carry on. We just gonna keep on keeping on. Let's get into this NBA controversy, if you will. All right, y'all. So I've avoided talking about Angel Reese because there's a lot that comes with her. Um, Not because she's necessarily doing something wrong,
No, it's
but
just people hating. People are the biggest hater on this girl. Like, calm down.
now I would be remiss if I didn't mention that 2K released the cover athletes for the upcoming 2K26. Shea Gillius Alexander, the reigning MVP, the reigning Finals MVP, is on the cover for the main game. Carmelo Anthony is on Legend for the Superstars edition, and the only person who should ever be called Melo. I don't know what we're giving it to the other guy.
Yeah.
He's a great player, but no, we're not. That's not who. You're not
That's
Melo.
who he is.
You're not Melo. Come on.
Yeah. I was on a fantastic photo of him too. Honestly.
And then Angel Reese for the WNBA edition. Now, a bunch of folk, uh, they are mad about it. They're mad that Caitlin Clark isn't on the cover, and
She's got so many years to be on the cover. They could calm the shits.
right, and
Yeah.
you can like they both came in the league at the same time,
Yeah.
so they both got a long time. Now I'll say that Angel Reese has, I would say, questionable basketball IQ. Um, but she's been playing a lot better recently, and she's a double doubles machine.
Mhm.
Now, her getting the cover, like she's a brand. That plays into it, right? She's a brand, and she is deserving of the cover. And she's one of the ladies that are just revolutionizing this game. That you can give Caitlin Clark all the credit that you want to give her, and she deserves a lot of credit for it being a more sort of watchable product. But it's only a more watchable product. Yes, she's a sniper, but she's the great white American hope, and that plays a big part into it, especially
Yep.
facing off against someone like Angel Reese, right? But now somebody put we're definitely not going to show the picture. Somebody Photoshop or AI'd. They replaced her in the cover with something else. I'm not even gonna mention what it is. Y'all can if y'all want. And Robert Griffin III, who man might be one of the bigger pause busts of his generation in the NFL, who's turned commentator. He puts out a tweet feigning like he's like, oh, like we shouldn't do this and everything, but he reposts the picture that to give it more traction. And then in the middle of it, he's talking about like, oh, I privately spoke with Angel Reese's inner circle, and they told me that I was right about previous criticisms of her. So this is a forewarning to anybody watching. If you have kids, raise them amongst your people, or else they end up like RG3 does. That's my rant.
That's
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry. I was like, people have different situations, so it's hard to be like raise them among your people if you aren't the same people. Sometimes, anyways, that was my little tip. But like, no, I was very upset with seeing it when you sent it to us. I was like, what the fuck? Like, um, it's just disrespectful, and it's something that like a lot of females in entertainment in general, in the public eye in general, have to black females have to deal with a lot. Like this is a thing that like happens to multiple women, and folks like to say that women look like this, uh, especially black women look like this, and it's unfortunate, and it's very annoying and frustrating to say the least.
Yeah, it's highly disrespectful, highly disrespectful, and like you could hate on somebody's basketball skills and stuff like that, bro. But like doing shit like this is it can't fly, bro. It can't. And it's like whoever the internet nowadays gives people carte blanche to do whatever they want and get no kind of repercussions for it.
Yep.
And it's like you deep down it's like you want to find this person and do something to them, but it's like it's no way for you to do it because the picture just pops up and it's like you don't know where it originated or like who made it, and then that person just in the back doing the Mr. Burns hands like, oh, excellent, oh, look how I got them. Like it's crazy, bro. And yeah, it's just ridiculous, as my man RZA said, fucking ridiculous.
Come crawling back, eh? Anyway, no. In these situations, I support. Let me say this right. You know when people just find, I know the term, I don't want to say the term,
Yeah.
but find out like their information and they're like, oh, they send it to their job and they get fired. I support that as a means of
Basically.
retribution or policing or village.
Street justice.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Absolutely, 1,000% agree. It can't fly. It's it just, first of all, on RG3's part, just speaks on his lack of character, his lack of integrity. I'm not gonna mention who he's married to, and
It's some things I want to say about him, but like it's just alright. So it's like it's a South Park character where Cartman plays a superhero. I'll just say that.
Yes. Yes.
oh, yeah. He got like, is he got the underwear on the? Yeah.
Yeah. That's RG3.
You know what? I don't think that's I don't think I could have found a better way to say that. So, Joe, I think that's that's a good way to to finalize that. And when we come back, we're gonna talk some wrestling. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the Federation. Man, there's a big wrestling weekend. It's huge. It's pause. There's a lot going on. But before we get to these pay-per-views, we have a question that we need to answer. Who is El Grande Americano?
Bro. Did you see his frame and the way he wrestled?
You
It's
know,
Chad
he
Gable,
got a
bro. I don't
little,
know what you're talking about.
he got a little taller.
That's a little taller.
Yeah,
A little taller.
I didn't know that as an adult you could still
Nah,
grow.
he like Justin from the Turbo Rangers. When he morph, he get a little taller. So you know.
Bro.
But yeah, he's still winning without
He looks like a stiffer wrestler.
stiffer. I'm not seeing it.
I don't know. I keep thinking it's Ludwig Kaiser, but
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
No,
That's what I'm getting.
no, no, it's not.
I think it's Ludwig.
No, it's El Grande Americano.
Alright, please.
What are we talking about right now? Yo,
He wants to be delusional.
yeah.
Fine.
No, I'm not. Yeah, y'all delusional. Y'all accusing another man of impersonating another man. That's a serious accusation. What are y'all talking about? This is.
I don't know. He's a man of many faces.
That man is so like. Did you see how his posture? I was like, bro.
I was like,
I was like, nah, this gotta be Ludwig, bro.
His posture was so straight, and I was like, wait.
Has he bumped into Gunther
No.
recently?
That's gonna be the funniest part.
Oh man, well, keep doing your thing, Grande Americano. These two are haters,
Yeah.
And wherever Luda Kaiser,
Now I'm on the
Grande.
Grande Americano train.
On the Red Dead Redemption type of train
Yeah, you
that they
know,
rob.
sticking
It's
them
that
up
old school train.
with the dynamite.
Oh man, Cole. So, I don't know, man. He's great. He's great. But yeah, wherever Louis Kaiser is, I hope he's doing well. Haven't seen him in a while. But his disappearance, was like didn't happen at the same time as a Grande Americano. So I don't think you can even
Nah, yeah, cause he still be
put two and
popping up
two.
backstage, just poking his head
Yeah.
out and all that.
Yeah. So it's not like they're in the same place or not in the same place at the same time. Like,
Yeah, he's gone, but he's not forgotten.
damn, damn.
We got a lot of wrestling to review this week. Please. Please.
Honestly, if this was the bulk of the whole segment, I would be happy with that. All right, so we gotta talk about this list. Sean Ross Sapp put out a list. The basically in percentages said who's sort of received the most verbal abuse out of wrestlers, online abuse, and I saw this list and I thought the same thing as everybody else did. What in the world did Tegan Knox do to get this? She's top 5?
Top 5,
Top
bro.
5.
Look, respectfully, all the respect to her, I have not thought about that woman in many months. I don't know where this is coming from. What did she do?
I never even thought about her.
Damn.
Not even a bad way. It's just like
To
when she was on
cause that
NXT, I
much
wasn't
harassment-
watching. Then when she was on the main roster, I wasn't really watching. So it was like,
Yeah. But to cause this much harassment to any of them, anyways, like it's a little like.
and the top
this
5 is all women.
Yep.
Yep.
All women, and then it's CM Punk. I was just like, bro.
And then Chris Jericho.
I don't know if that's not like a funny thing to laugh about, but it was just like I can see why he's one of the most harassed men out of all the men that wrestle.
Well, you see this list and it doesn't really surprise you, except for Tegan
Yeah.
Knox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody here, you go like, oh yeah, I can see. Natty was like a little slightly surprising because she's just so well respected. I would think. At
Now
least
people
maybe
be
that's just
hating on her
us.
cats.
Yo, people be hating on her. OD.
Her cats.
Yeah, because she's like a cat lady.
So what?
Men are annoying. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
You know, I I make jokes like, "Oh, I'm a menemist," and this and that, and then I like pull for the men and whatever. But then I'm just like, y'all making it difficult. Like, I'm making it
Yo.
difficult, man. There's some self-respecting men out there, but I'm going to attribute this to this is a deadly combination of being like a male wrestling fan, and that makes you a loser because like how is this how you spending your time? They say go touch grass. Maybe you got to touch concrete from about 100 feet in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Tar.
Because y'all doing too much. Like again, like Charlotte, who's number one on the list. Our criticism, mainly my criticism, has just been on her character. That she's basically the same character, and then she gets all these accolades, um, and she deserves a lot of them. But that's the criticism. Ain't nobody talking about, and yeah, I challenge anybody to look at our past episodes, give us some views. Don't I didn't never nobody ever said anything about her marriages or anything going on in her personal life.
We try to keep personal out of our talks, anyways,
It,
because
it don't got nothing to do with nothing.
it got
Yeah.
nothing to do with anything.
Like anything entertainment wise, rapper, actor, wrestler, whatever, I keep their personal life separate from the art that they make or whatever they do, because it's like whatever you do in your personal life, unless it's gonna like play into what you're doing, I don't care.
Right. You have Mercedes Monet at number three, and all she did was secure the bag, right? And you
But
know,
people are haters for that.
right.
People don't like that. That's the
Hey,
same. Naomi did the same thing. It's just she ended up coming back.
right. Which is why I guess she's not on there. She was still in TNA or something, or if she went to AEW, it would have been
A
a
whole other
problem.
situation. Yep.
And I for one, I'm just not. You know, I guess it just may be a little easier for cats like CM Punk and Jericho to handle it, or Young Bucks even. Um, but I don't know. Everybody seems to hate the Young Bucks, and I mean, a
Yeah,
lot
they're
of people love the.
getting a lot of big ass hate now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Britt Baker, Alexa Bliss is kind of surprising. Britt Baker is not surprising. Based on just rumors and things like that.
Yeah.
Osprey, I can understand that. Um, doesn't come off well, that guy. Saraya, I don't know what she did to y'all. So I'm just very confused about it.
I think a lot of
I
girls
want
hate on her because she with Ronnie Racky.
Who the fuck is that?
He's the lead singer of Falling in Reverse.
Who the fuck are they? I'm sorry.
yo.
Look, no disrespect to the.
Always just gonna be like she was getting more hate because she was like one of the first females to really push wrestling for females, and I think that was more the case than who she's dating. 'Cause I didn't know who that was either.
But that,
He's
Me and
big in
Nick
the
are on
rock
the same
world.
page.
but that's what I'm talking about. Like I again, no disrespect to the band. I'm sure they're great.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
go listen to their music after this.
but what did she do? I think it stems from that thing that she did before with the guy and and then her dating history.
Yeah.
Let's say
Yes.
that was like 15 years ago or something like that. Can we like learn to let some shit go? It is not that serious, man. You act like
I
you
low
ain't
key
make a
forgot
mistake.
about that.
So I just feel like a lot of this is like, and this is unwarranted. And like, out of all fandoms, and I love being a wrestling fan, but out of all fandoms, wrestling fans are like the fucking worst. And I hate to say that because it's like I want us to win. like This is why we can't get some special stuff that we want. Like, we can't always have good things because we have bad apples around us.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if y'all seen Rhea Ripley tweeted recently. She said any personal mail or fan mail, I should say, sent to my personal address will not be open or will be thrown out. How are you getting this woman's personal address, and why do you think it's a good idea to send it to her?
Because I love her.
No.
That's what they be thinking.
Are you watching
I
Titanic?
I want to show my love so much. I'm gonna send you a letter and a teddy bear that I made myself.
Yo, I'll kick that teddy bear like Sniffy kick that baby. Yo, I'm not playing with y'all, bro. All right, y'all. Let's get to All In happening this Saturday. It's gonna be a special time actually. This is the first wrestling event in general to take place at Globe Life Stadium where the Texas Rangers play. It's gonna be live streamed on Amazon Prime, so that's huge. And it's gonna be.
Been doing. Sorry,
I might
No,
actually watch it.
they've been doing their pay-per-views on Amazon Prime for
Yes.
the last couple pay-per-views.
Yeah, so I think they'll still hit you with the commercials, right?
No.
Oh no? Damn, yo, okay.
We don't get no commercials for pay-per-views that we pay for at the AEW side.
You know what? I'm glad I have Prime. Because like you can watch shows on Prime and they'll still hit you with the 60-second commercials. Like who?
Oh.
That's why I asked.
You still have to pay for the pay-per-view though. That's the thing.
Oh.
Like it's like you're paying for the pay-per-view. It's not like just
Oh,
because
but you
have
can stream
Prime.
it through Prime.
Yeah, you can stream it through Prime.
Got you.
Yeah.
I know where to watch now. All right, so
Yeah.
this is going to be the longest. It's not a prediction; it's a spoiler that we've ever had because we're going to do 3 pay-per-views here. So there's going to be some matches that are going to be in the pre-show. We should just cover those real quickly. So it's going to be FTR, and they're going to go against the Outrunners, which is Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd. I'm just going to go for FTR here because they're cool.
I want the Outsiders to win so bad.
I'm gonna say FTO because that's the only ones I know.
Like the Outsiders are so much fun. I love them. Anyways, this would be a good match, like a good pre-show match.
Yes. So in an 8-man tag team match, Big Boom, AJ, and the Conglomeration, which is a hologram, Kyle O'Reilly, and Tomohiro Ishii.
Yes.
And the Rizzler's going to be there.
Yeah. Yep.
And Big.
They have a big promotion with him.
Yes, he's been around for a minute. He's been.
Yes.
Wait, you said the boom? That's the Pops dude from Costco.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, when you go to live events, people love this.
Yeah.
People
crowd love them. All right, so they're gonna go against the Don Callis family. Man, he's still around. So
that man is never dying. Let me
oh,
tell
no,
you
he
that.
is immortal. That's Echiseto, Lance Archer, Rocky Romero, and Trent Beretta. I think the babyface team should win here, right?
Don Callis, the Don Callis family.
Yeah, I'll go with the boom guy.
So we have men's and women's casino gauntlet match. You know, if you didn't know, this grants you a future title shot at the world title from your respective division. So men's and women's, they're saying there's going to be some surprises. There usually is. It's hard to pinpoint who we think is going to win. So
this is hard because it's not like the Royal Rumble.
Right.
This is like this is so much harder. I feel like than the Royal Rumble. Trying to pinpoint who we think will win.
Is it like a tournament? Not tournament, but like if this guy win, he keep going until he get pinned, and then the last person it goes up to the last person. So?
if I remember correctly, like you can be in the back, but someone will get pinned and they win, and the match is over. So like it does not like the Royal Rumble. You got to wait until everybody's in the ring and like last one there standing. This is like whoever gets the pin, even if there's people that's supposed to come out after them, that's the person who wins.
Okay. Oh, so it's just so wait, so when people come out, it just becomes like a free for all until somebody gets a pin?
Yeah,
Oh, so it could be like a random number. Okay, okay. So like 20 people could come out.
yeah. If I remember correctly,
Yep,
uh,
the first pinfall.
yeah, first pinfall. See, yeah. So like it could be like five people in the ring, right? And then two, three of them get kicked out of the ring, and there's still like there's a person running to the ring, but someone gets the pinfall, the match is over.
So for the AEW World Trios Championship, the Ops, which
Yes.
is Katsuyori Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Samoa Joe. He's fat. Uh,
Oh God!
no, it's not, yo, the greatest promo of all time, bro. It's the greatest.
Yo.
Bro, I really like Scott Steiner's character was really like he was fit and he hated people that were not fit. Like that was
Yeah.
his character, and it was amazing. He's like,
And he couldn't do math.
talk to me. Hey, calm down, calm down.
TNA
He's fat.
Steiner was prom Steiner, bro.
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is heading off the rails. So they will be going up against the champions, who are the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Gabe Kidd. We gotta go for the Ops here, man.
Yeah, I
I'm
think the
going.
Death Riders run its course.
I think the Death Riders have run their course. I have a feeling. So there's another match also that like has to happen for the person to win. Anyways, I'm explaining too much. I'm going for the Death Riders on this one.
For the AWTNT title, Adam Cole, baby, versus Kyle Fletcher.
I think Kyle Fletcher is gonna grab this.
Yeah, I
think
got
it's
Kyle Fletcher.
I do as well. So, I just got a notification that distracted me. In a title unification match, Kazu Okada.
Okada. Thank you.
Kazujuji.
It's Okada. It's okay. It's Okada versus Omega.
Real quick. You know the like Piccolo special beam cannon? Can y'all pronounce the real name of that? It'll be like Kazu, fuck it, special beam cannon. Anyway, Okada versus Kenny Omega. Okada, the Continental Champion, versus Kenny Omega, the International Champion, in a winner-take-all match to unify those
The new belt
titles.
looks nice as hell.
Huh?
I said the new belt. The new belt looks nice as hell.
Yes, but who do you got? Who do we have in this match?
So this has like a long storyline, and I think it's gonna be Omega, though I kind of want Okada to win, but I think it's Omega.
This is their fifth match, right? They're 2-2, or am I not right?
I don't. I have to go look it up. Sorry.
No worries. So an interesting thing about this is people are sort of clamoring um, for Okada to kick out of the One Winged Angel. Nobody's ever kicked out of it, and that move's been around for a long time. So I don't know
I
if
think
I
that
want.
should happen.
You think it should happen?
Yeah. Kicking out the One Wing Angel, they're gonna get the biggest pop in AEW history.
Yeah, there are 2-2. Sorry.
Yeah. You know what? I didn't see it that way because I'm a traditionalist sometimes. But yeah, I didn't see it that way. Maybe we should kick out of that. In a three-way tag team match, tag team triple threat, For the AEW World Tag Team titles, the Hurt Syndicate, which is Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, will be defending against Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, and Speedball Mike Bailey, and the Patriarchy, Nick Wayne, and the Patriarch Christian Cage.
The patriarch.
Patriarchy.
I love the Hurt Syndicate, man.
I love
I
the
would have
Hurt
been mad
Syndicate.
at the Patriarchy though.
I don't think they're taking the pin.
Right, there you go.
I love the Hurt Syndicate. I don't think they're taking the pin. And if it's not the patriarch, it's the Hurt Syndicate.
So MJF causes some shenanigans and causes them to lose, y'all think?
I don't know if he causes them to lose, because he's like, I don't know if you realize, like, he wears like the MVP style gear now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a part of the Hurt Syndicate and everything. I don't think he causes them to lose. I think
Accidentally.
maybe, I don't know. I don't think, I think it's too early for them, to be honest.
Wait. MJF is part of the Hurt Syndicate?
Yes.
Yeah. They had a whole story behind it. You should see it. Actually, pretty entertaining. It's really entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, I think it's too early to like break this whole.
Nah.
Yo, Bobby Lashley really took his
Dave
whip,
Chappelle.
bro.
That remind me of Dave Chappelle and Killing Him Softly. He's like, oh, when you see a group of black guys, you know when they got one white guy, that's the one you want to be scared of the most.
Dave, I'm gonna race him.
I didn't know I could do that.
And his name was Chip. Like that's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is the match I believe you're referring to, B. So in a tag team match, player, Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay will face off against the Young Bucks. If the Young Bucks lose, they will no longer be the EVPs. If Ospreay and Strickland lose, they cannot challenge for the AEW World Title for a year.
It's the Bucks.
They gonna keep Swerve and Will out of the main event.
Wait, so it's a tag team match. So if Will and Strickland lose, they both can't challenge?
Yep.
Oh,
for a whole year. It's the Bucks.
It's gonna be Swerve and Ospreay.
Yeah, I'm inclined with Les here.
And then
here's a long time.
Kayfabe, they still gonna be EVPs.
I will explain my reasoning is because like the Young Bucks is also with the Death Riders right now. Like they're all a whole thing. So I have my theory.
Get them out of here.
My theory is that Death Riders are gonna win a lot so that they lose at the end. That's my theory.
So that's
they're gonna be hyped to be like, oh, we got this, and lose at the end. Anyways, continue.
So that is a perfect segue into what I would make the semi-main event.
Bianca's a long-term booker. I'm a on-the-spot booker.
So we have Jon Moxley defending the AEW World title in a Texas death match versus Hangman Adam Page. It does seem to be like this crowning moment for Adam Page. Yes. Though it feels like every time we predicted a Jon Moxley loss, that man wins.
If they do this again, I can't do this. I'm so serious. We're in Texas. We have a cowboy.
So imagine if Jon Moxley wins and Swerve and Ospreay lose as well. And now you're taking those people out of the main event picture or the title picture.
The thing is, like, if Hangman loses, right? If he loses, the only thing that will remotely save this whole situation is because Darby Allin's coming back and Darby's taking the belt off of Mox. That's it. Other than that, there's gonna be a bunch of shenanigans.
Bunch of run-ins.
My man Darby on the way down from the mountain.
Yeah.
You know what? That's how there's gonna be how the vignette stuff. Everybody's down. They just show on the screen. That man is like climbing. He's skateboarding from Mount Everest.
Now they're gonna have the old Price is Right joint, the yodeler that go up the joint. and then it's gonna fall off, and he just gonna jump off the Titantron.
Literally. Like I cannot. I honestly, I think they revamped the belt because we haven't seen the belt in so long. Since Mox has had the belt, he put it in a briefcase and we have not seen it. So like, I think we're getting a brand new belt and everything. So
You think somebody holding it for ransom and they just don't want to say?
no, I think Tony Khan has enough money to make another belt.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was about to say like they gonna throw it in the trash like the next day on
no, no, no.
Raw.
No,
Like,
I
damn.
think he has. I think they're gonna open this briefcase to a new belt. Like,
Cool, 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 cool. So in the what I would book as the main event, then maybe they'll
same.
do that. I don't know if they'll do it because again, Adam Page, Texas. Um, it is timeless Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's Championship. I don't like putting high expectations on things, but I expect this to be a classic.
This is gonna be a banger. I can't wait. And I'm getting with Tony because I think this is the start of Mercedes' downfall. She has 6 belts right now, and I know eventually, like everybody has, like she's the Kenny Omega of the women's division,
She's the bell cup.
and and people want to call her the Hogan. No, no, she's the Kenny Omega.
Yeah, so this kind of goes back to that abuse, verbal abuse
Yeah,
we're talking about. She has like creative control, but people are very quick to call her or Becky Lynch like a Hulk Hogan. Even Charlotte. Charlotte, I never believed that she was
Charlotte
Hulk Hogan
Hogan.
type things. I would never believe that. But
she's a Slayer, definitely, but like,
yeah, it's just people like her and they give her a little more. So Mercedes. So it was funny. She had like 5 belts. I think she lost one and then gained 2 more. So always a net positive with her. But this is an interesting story. This is an interesting character. People are just mad that she's got a lot of stuff right now. But this is the more interesting way that they've been doing it. It's not like because once she loses everything, I don't think she's gonna be in that picture constantly.
yeah,
Then it's an issue. But this is like the only time that character, that wrestler, has been portrayed as they should be portrayed as somebody that can beat anybody because that's what she is. So I agree with you, B. I think Tony Storm is gonna retain, and Mercedes will go crazy the next Tuesday. What do you have, or who do you have, Les?
Um, damn. It's like I don't want to go against Mercedes, but I like Tony Storm's character so much
yes,
that like she got to keep going with it.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, this Saturday, we're going to have Saturday night's main event from Atlanta, Georgia, at the State Farm Arena. So the Hawks play. So this will be the 40th Saturday night's main event in company history, and it will feature the last in-ring match from Goldberg. We'll start with him going up.
apparently,
Wrestlers don't retire.
yeah.
Goldberg is challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight title. Who do we got?
Gunther.
All right, this is how it should go. This is how it should go. All right, this is how it should go.
Talk to me.
Goldberg win. Seth Rollins cash in.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not, but like,
You know what's like my concept?
That's the only logical way I could see Goldberg winning, or that's the only way I can accept Goldberg winning. Because I want Gunther to win. I want him to keep the belt, obviously. But it's like
yeah,
we know Goldberg gonna take it.
Right, and you know the trash that Gunther was talking, it feel like Goldberg gotta win. On that good guy bad guy kind of thing. Yeah, I'll say this. I don't care for Goldberg. I never really cared for Goldberg, but the fans do. He comes out.
Yeah.
He comes out in a car. He comes out walking with his bad knees, and the roof blows off the joint, right? So I can't be too mad about it or nothing like that. Fans are getting something they want. And it's for the last time, so all the more power to them. I'm gonna go opposite. I'm gonna say Gunther's gonna win, even though I don't necessarily think it will. Maybe I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Goldberg got aura.
Yes, he does. He does. That used to be another word back in our day, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, nowadays they say that you're aura farming.
Right,
I don't.
right. Which is
Yeah.
farming was like a video game term. Like you just collect, or you just build this. Like
yeah,
it was like
yeah.
that's. I didn't know the video game terms were gonna be used in real life. Unironically, that was my.
No.
It's like, oh man, you're trying to prove yourself. Oh, you're grinding levels, bro. Like, no, like what are we like that? That's what's gonna be next. Anywho, Seth Rollins, the aforementioned Seth Rollins versus LA Knight in a one-on-one match. LA Knight got to win this, man. He's taken up some losses recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, LA Knight definitely, and it justifies Seth cashing in. He gonna be like, "Damn, I lost. Now I'm winning somehow."
I'm leaving with something.
Yeah. Leslie's thinking long term on this side.
Oh, that'd be more long term than some people running the place. So, in a one-on-one match, the returning Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton.
Drew McIntyre.
We're all in agreement. Drew McIntyre, and there's 4 matches. They'll probably add a 5th this on SmackDown. For the United States Championship, Jimmy Uso challenges Solo Sikoa, who is the funniest man on earth.
Solo.
Solo.
Solo. That's a nice main event. Y'all thought that was gonna take a while? Nah, that was quick. That was quick.
That was the quickest. Yeah.
So to end this wrestling extravaganza, it will be Evolution 2 this Sunday. It is the first Evolution in 7 years. Why they took that long? Only God knows. So y'all ready to get into this? Before we do, actually, just wanted to really quickly highlight the segment with Lara Valkyria, Bailey, and Becky Lynch. I thought it was a great segment. It has me thinking that this should really be the main event of the show. But y'all tell me what y'all think if y'all saw it.
No, it was a good segment. As much as I don't like Lyra Valkyria, this actually gets me behind her. Like this segment gets me behind her. Like, oh, okay. If she win, I won't be mad.
Yeah, I didn't mind this segment. I think this gives me more. I feel like pushes me to Bailey willing more than anything. But yeah.
I'm with y'all there, man, and we can just transition to that for the Intercontinental Championship, a triple threat match: Bailey versus Lara Valkyria versus the champion Becky Lynch.
Bailey.
Becky.
I think she's gonna hold on to a little longer, get a little more heat in there.
I think
So,
SummerSlam she drop it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we're gonna have a battle royal, and the winner of that battle royal is gonna have a women's title match at Clash in Paris. They could have had a better name for that, but anyway. So a bunch of surprises, man. I hope Ivory come out. I'm just gonna name women from my time. I hope Ivory come out. I hope Victoria come out. I hope even if they don't win, I don't know who's gonna win, but y'all let me know.
Stephanie Valkyria is gonna win.
Oh, makes sense.
But I want to see AJ Lee. I'm gonna just put it out there in the ether.
No,
I know
I-
it's not gonna happen, but
You
AJ
never
Lee.
know.
Exactly.
That's why she didn't come out at the Women's Royal Rumble. They wanted to save it for Evolution.
Right, and now I'm because it's the same thing as we were talking about before. with Moxley. It's like this thing we want to happen and never happens. But I hope it happens.
Yeah.
So, a fatal four-way tag team match for the tag team titles. Roxanne and Raquel are going to defend the titles against Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, Sol Ruka and Zaria, and Asuka and Kairi Sane. The Kabuki Warriors are back, ladies and gentlemen. Who's winning?
Judgment Day.
Damn. Honestly, who I think is gonna win is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. But who I want to win is Zarya and Soruka.
Hilarious.
They don't get three titles.
Yeah, I not even that. I think the women's tag team titles would be better off in NXT.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually do want Alexa Bliss and Charlotte to win, but I just don't see them winning.
Yeah. I don't know what they're going to do to further that story too. It is an interesting one, at least a little different. So we'll see what happens there. So this is going to be the match that I am looking forward to the most, and I wouldn't be surprised. It is in a no holds barred match: Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I think, or I want Naomi to get her lick back, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Jade Cargill is going to win very decisively. And she's gonna like, she gonna fuck her up, bro. She gonna fuck her up. But what do y'all think?
I'm thinking Naomi, to be honest. I know like it makes more sense if Jade wins, but I feel like if Naomi wins, she has more of a like, oh, I'm much better than Jade situation. When Jade goes to SummerSlam, she's like pegged down a bit. You know what I mean? She doesn't
Right.
have as big of an ego going into it.
I got the same thing as like the Seth Rollins situation, so that they could push Jade
Naomi at the same
and
time.
Naomi to SummerSlam and
Oh,
get a
gotcha.
bigger match. They gonna put on a good match. They're gonna put on a
Yeah.
great no holds barred match, but they want that. This feud is money because of
Yeah.
Naomi,
Yeah.
and with the belt, it'll make it even more.
Mm-hmm.
For the women's world title, Io Sky defends and challenges Rhea Ripley.
Rhea. And it's so sad of me saying it like this because I actually love Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
I just hate this. Like, this has been going on since WrestleMania. I hate this.
Is she Charlotte now?
Yes.
In a way, yeah.
Sad to see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping against hope that Io wins, and certainly maybe I can see them swerving us, to use that term. But it all seems to point to just Rhea Ripley winning and maybe turning heel. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
gonna be Rhea.
seeing that, but
They
yeah, I
said
think
they
Rhea.
done pointed out too many times how she never beat Io Sky. They done pointed it out too many times. So now
Mhm.
you got to get your win back.
Right, and just if it happens that way, just a poor excuse for a title reign. Barely featured in the show. Didn't defend the championship once in what was April. What was WrestleMania in March? March. April, May, June, July. 3 months. Like, what are we doing? Only they know. For the NXT Women's Championship, Jordan Grace challenges JC Jane.
Nah, cause Checo was here on Monday and he was watching Raw with me, right? And so they showed Jordan Grace's name, right?
Right.
And he was like Jordan Grace. Because
Wow.
he saw the Y,
Y?
the
Yeah,
YNNE,
yeah.
so he was like, "Nah, that say Jordan." So now I just call her Jordan anytime I say her name.
So who y'all think taking the JC or Jordan?
Yeah, it's gonna be Jordan.
Jordan. Jordan. I can't even say it.
know what? Now that I see it, the two ends could also confuse somebody too.
And it got the E at the end, so the Y supposed because the Y, Y is sometimes
Why?
Y, so it got the E,
Yeah,
so it got to say Y. So
I'm so done.
yeah. I can't explain the grammar behind it. You just kind of know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely could see it that way. So we all said Jordan
yeah,
or nine.
Jordan.
All right. And finally, for WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton defends and challenges Trish Stratus.
Tiffany. Like,
Tiffany.
I don't
Yeah.
like. What are we talking about right now?
Here's what. Oh, you were saying
No,
something?
I was just gonna say like this is gonna be a match. This is gonna be fine. You know, like I'm sure they're gonna make sure to try to make a banger, but like I I also have the sentiment of like some reported female wrestlers that are like they don't do this for all men's wrestling pay per view. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do this for all women's pay per view type of
Ooh,
shit?
like bringing
Because
a
the women
legend.
are special. We can't do this without the women.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are acknowledging that there are women wrestlers, but I think more in equity sense, it's like why give us a whole pay per view when you can just add more matches to the regular show?
That's a fact. But then they like, here, y'all just get your own joint, bro. Y'all ain't gotta
That you
complain. Y'all
didn't
get your own
promote.
thing.
Wait, that you didn't promote that well. That is across the street from a Beyonce concert. like, I'm
Yeah,
so mad about this whole
it
situation.
it's a here damn like I hear damn like
Yeah,
to the women it feels that way. Again, like you said, it wasn't really promoted. And they kind of keep playing the same tricks. I love Trish Stratus. I'll forever love Trish Stratus. And she's money. She's the most popular women's
legend.
wrestler of her time.
Mhm.
But man, they never get anybody else to do these things. They never get anybody else to like do a main event match, or at least bring somebody back and have a program with them and build towards something, right? Um, and that might be maybe a waste of time and money, but um, I would kill for Ivory to be in that spot. That's
Yeah.
just me.
But I
So
think it's like a lot of the like new people that's watching wrestling don't know these like
right,
don't know of
Yeah,
these names like Ivory or Victoria
right,
or like a Jacqueline. They
Jazz,
know they know Trish Stratus, Lita, names like that, but the other names
the
got lost
casual
in the
fan.
sauce.
right.
Yeah,
If like the only person they could have plugged in here, if she was still alive, was China.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, it will be, two blondes. I don't know. Let me not even go there because it's gonna sound like I'm body shaming. I'm not body shaming.
yeah.
Uh, but
Um, it is what it is. Will I watch it? Yes. Am I still upset about this whole situation? Yes, because I think they just deserve better. Like,
I hope you can hear Cowboy Carter through like the, or whatever.
like,
Imagine.
Down. You know what? Let me not sing that. They're gonna
Pipe in the crowd
yeah.
sounds.
right. Mm. If I start singing Beyonce, this episode will never air. So
Yo,
that's
imagine the crowd like imagine like it starts playing and because it's a women's event, it's gonna be a lot of women there, and then they could hear the Beyonce, and then they start singing the Beyonce while they at the WWE show.
Listen,
yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a mutual interest there. You can be a wrestling fan and like Beyonce. You're more than likely gonna pick Beyonce. I don't blame you. She's Beyonce. So that's Evolution 2. We'll have our review for those next week on the next show. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for our wrestling roulette. Y'all already know how this goes. We all recommend a match. We watch it. We talk about it. Last week, you had recommended Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle at the King of the Ring. Um, I've seen this match many times. Watching it again, can't get over how brutal it is. Like, and especially kind of knowing what we know now about wrestling, it man, like your back, once as you get older and you get those back aches, man, with those bumps it was taking, stuff was vicariously whatever, it was just, it was hurting. And of course the angle slam off the table from the
Yeah.
turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Of course the bellies on the glass. The first one didn't give or go through, and yeah, that is a 5-star match, man.
I really like forgot this match. I remember that this
You're
happened,
right.
obviously because of the glass spot that didn't happen. Wow, obviously. Um, but I was like, damn, I really enjoyed this more than I expected to enjoy. And then I forgot he has WCW. When he came out, they were like the owner of WCW. I was like, oh shit, that was a thing.
Invasion storyline, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was right in the middle of it.
yeah.
Yeah,
My favorite spot is the angle slam off the turnbuckle.
yeah.
And they just use like a plank of wood, just like
Hold them. That's great.
not even a table, nothing. They just put a plank of wood there and pray it go.
Yeah. If we die, we die. Basically, what they were saying. So that was absolutely incredible match. Um, I believe it's my turn. Is it not? All right, y'all. So I'm going to try to give more love to the women than WWE has. So my recommendation. This is a recent match, but I think a classic. It's Bianca Belair versus Mercedes Moné, FKA Sasha Banks, at WrestleMania 37, the main event of night one for the women's
Yes.
title.
I cried for this. I literally
Yeah,
like I got so like I know I'm going to go on a random tangent, but I this is the one time I got really pissed off at the Wrestle Talk
mm-hmm.
guys because they and I think it was just Ali. It wasn't like the whole team. Um, but he was like, it took him out of the moment that they were crying, and I was like, no, you don't understand how big this is. You are a white British man. Like I was crying at home watching them cry.
Yeah.
So,
No, I felt something like in
yeah.
my cold black heart. I,
Had the Nino Brown tear.
I, that's yeah. Not because it really meant a lot. Like it was like there's one thing about it being a first time, but who better to do it than those two? And I thought it was just like the stars aligned. And then they had an incredible match. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about that next week. Um, let's get to this next thing. So what are we listening to? I'll just say right now, last night, I was up to whatever in the morning, and I was just making myself some noodles and some chicken. It came out great. I'll send you a picture. The shit was beautiful. And I was listening to the Clips album, first album in 2009. That makes it 16 years. And this album was great. This album was really great, and I'm a big Clips fan, and I thought the guests were great. I don't praise K Dot as much as everybody else, but K Dot had an incredible verse. Malice, oh my God, his pen is still sharp, man. That's we're gonna talk about that in depth in another time, another place. But that's what I've been listening to is let God sort them out.
Well, I've been listening to this girl. She's like a anime nerd. Her name is Lizzie Ashley. So she's like an anime nerd. So I've been listening a lot to her music and stuff. Thinking about maybe getting her on somewhere else, but
I'm still on my Big X the plug. He got a song called Law and Order, where he sampled the original Law and Order theme song.
Yeah.
Bro, this beat is. I think it's just like his samples. His sample choice. Whoever makes his beats or whatever, bro, they just have like. They got the thing. They got the touch. You
The
know.
Midas.
The Midas
Send
touch.
that. Send both of you. Send that.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, y'all. That does it for us for this week. It's great.
Well,
Oh no, not no. No. I was like, yeah. Why is this running so short? You know, like this doesn't run this short. All right, y'all. Time for a hot tag segment. We'll talk about something that we talked about today. It's gonna be controversial, but we don't explain it. Who wants to go first?
The mess match in Evolution will be Tiffany and Trish.
Um, I do not believe these allegations about Ludwig Kaiser being El Grande Americano.
Please.
He's just his one person.
I guarantee at least one of the Money in the Bank people is gonna cash in this weekend.
We'll revisit that. Interesting. All right. You know, when we get off the air, I got some. I'm gonna talk back.
Tea? You got some tea for us?
Something like that. All right. So for real, this time, this is us. We'll be back with y'all next week. Like I said, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the playlists in the description of what we're listening to. So for Bianca and for Les, my name is Vic. We'll see y'all next time, man.
80 Guerrero off the top ropes. My flow special and gory just like I'm Chavo. You feeling froggy then leap. We kill the tadpoles. Rob Van Dam the whole damn show.